Welcome back, guys. It's another interesting day. Today I'm visiting an old school, Black Flat Community Center. This used to be an old primary school. It's pretty much it's a heritage building now. Nice, lovely gardens. Look at this old footpath. It's even covered a little bit here. But I'm just gonna go through here real quick, or real slow I should say. Look at the gardens. This is a heritage school. It's been taken care of. It's no longer an active school. They've turned it into a community center. Some old trees. Look at that pine tree. It's huge. So right now it's a community center, but it used to be a school, a primary school. Look at these nice, lovely gardens. I was passing through here, just checking out the windows and admiring the building and its age and some of its faults. It's got some cracks in it. In the walls, there's a lot of cracks in this building, but it's a very old building. Oh, look at this. I'll just show you quickly what I was enjoying. And here we go. There's a plaque if you're interested. So yeah, it's protected right now. They use it as a museum and a community center. I remember coming here when I was in primary school years ago, probably about 1992. Where was that? 1992, 93. We came down here for class, and it looked a little bit different back then. Look at this nice tree, gardens. Yeah, we came here for class one afternoon, and at that time it was a full-on museum school. They had they had teachers in there. They were just pretty much actors that were teachers, and they dressed up in the olden days, in the 1800s clothing, and we had to sit in class and everybody was scared. I remember we were very scared because we didn't know what it was all about, and being kids, we really thought they were gonna they were gonna really be teaching us and marking our homework, and they scared us and they told us if you muck around you get a whipping, because that's what they did in the 1800s. If kids didn't behave, they would be sent out, or the teacher would come around and whip them. Now, I don't think that happens anymore because it's changed. I don't know if they have class in here anymore, but I think they can if you... Yeah, I don't know. I have to find that out. I need to really, find out if they have a website. There's not much advertisement of what actually goes on here. All I know is it's a community center. You can book it, I guess. This number is a number to call to book to use these facilities. They've done a good job maintaining it, really. On the minimum, but they've done a really good job. Nice roofs. Look at the roof. Galvanized roof. Yeah, I think it's got plenty of patina to make it look authentically old, which it is old, so it looks authentic. They've done a lot of repairs on it. I can tell some are hidden. Up there, they've got some bracing going across, steel brace. I think they've had some foundation issues I can see already. But look at these nice, lovely windows. Huge windows. I don't know what style this is. I would say it's probably a Victorian, late Victorian architectural style, or it could be Federation. No, it's not Federation. I would say it's Victorian of some sort, with these French style windows, French windows, and this actual window style is also, in the Georgian architecture as well. So there's a lot of it's just the era of the 1800s. They really like this style of windows in the expensive buildings. Look at the walls, the architect. This is an addition actually. They've added this a modern side. It's a little bit more modern. It wasn't originally this size when they built it. See, that's the original part of the building with old dark bricks, and then over here we've got red bricks on the extension. I don't know when they extended, but they did it in the correct style, the continuation, but it looks old as well. This must have been done a long time ago as well, but it started to fail and they've been repairing it. You can see the footing. It's a different style of footing. They've got bricks going down. So this part here would have probably been built in the 1900s sometime. Early 1900s, mid 1900s, maybe even the 1940s or 1920s. Here it's a completely different style. Style of foundation or footing. Here they've got limestones at the base. Over here they've got red bricks, which is stronger. Because over here I've actually noticed it's starting to, look at those big windows. Nice big windows. And you know guys, that's what I do. I clean windows. I'm a window cleaner and a general cleaner as well. Look at those bricks. The sand will dissolve. It's like sand. Unless it's called sandstone, because it looks like sand, or lime. I'm not sure if it's limestone or sandstone. I'm gonna guess it's limestone. This is the interior. This is where they keep all the props, all the old furniture. Look at those old school desks. They're closed. I wanted to go in and show you guys. One day I have to make a booking and just come out here and see what's going on. I remember sitting on those desks when I was a little young boy in primary school. We did a class here, a day's class, just for one day, not the full week, just one day. And I remember sitting on those desks. We sat on those desks, and these desks were put in different classrooms. So this is where they just store things. It looks like. Whenever they need to put them out, they bring them out as props. If you want to have a class activity for a school, I think the schools book it. They put out all the props into the rooms and invite some actors to pretend that they're teaching. But I remember they actually were real teachers. It was very scary because they dressed up in old clothes. They didn't look friendly. I remember we used to have ink. There used to be some desk with what do you call it, ink wells. So you can write. You had to learn. They were teaching us how to write with fountain pens. I remember that, fountain pens. So we learned how to write with fountain pens, calligraphy, and yeah, it was scary for a 12-year-old. 10 to 12-year-old, it's scary. But yeah, look at these windows. So I'm thinking one day, guys, I'm gonna give them a call if I remember to. I'm just scoping out for new jobs. I'm gonna try and see if this community center would let me clean their windows for them, because they need cleaning. Clean their windows for them. I don't know if they'll pay me or if I'll just do it for free, just to help out the community, I'm thinking, and also just to promote my business as well. So guys, yeah, this is where I am today, just across Toyota there. Big old tree. Look at this old tree. This thing must be one of the originals from the 1800s. It's grown quite tall. It's been pruned a few times because its limbs are quite long. Look at that limb, almost reaching the building. This one's reached the building already. Yeah, it's quite interesting. And over there they've got a bus stop, an old classical 1800s bus stop. I'm pretty sure this is not the original one, but I'm sure it's a reconstruction. So you could just imagine, you finish school over there, you walk across to catch your bus here. Back in this would have been, well, buses wouldn't have been common in the 1800s. It would have been a horse and buggy or a horse cart. And most kids would have been locals. They would have just walked home. It's very rare that you would be taking a bus in the 1800s, I'm pretty sure. People didn't go to school very far. They would have been locals. All these areas here, they've got a park over there, football ground, athletics club, and some houses here. In the 1800s, I'm sure there would have been just some houses spread around with mostly farmland. This is Australia, Melbourne, in Victoria. Victoria, Melbourne. This is what, Glen Waverley? This would have been all just farms and little dirt roads. This is, what's this road called? Waverley Road? Waverley Road and Springvale Road. So it's a junction between, at the junction of Waverley Road and Springvale Road. This would have been just dirt roads. Now, 2023, cars everywhere. And there would have been trees and trees and trees. Oh, this would have just been... So you got the school there, just imagine from there. This wasn't here years ago when I came here in primary school. It wasn't there, this building next to it. That's just been built probably in the last 20 years maybe. This was a car park, and they would have had a football ground, a footy area for playing football for the kids, playgrounds. Now they've sold off the land to this other place next to it. Either they've sold it or they're renting it out, I'm not sure. Because this here, I don't know how they sustain keeping it here, unless the council is paying for this, or they're paying for the upkeeps. The rent from this building is probably paying for this. So yeah, whatever is happening here will be interesting to know. But just thought I would just share with you what's been going on. And my lovely Ford Escape, still going, treating me well. I've had it a few weeks now, and it's giving my Supra a rest. The V6, yeah. So it's giving my Supra a rest. Look at that, these lovely gardens are across here. So whoever maintains this ground maintains the whole thing. The whole thing. Look at that. What do you reckon, guys? Nice? It actually matches the car. Red brick, red car, matches. Wow, yeah, it does look nice.